Hello, I'm Tobey. I'm a Spring Forest Shikang master and a psychotherapist. The focus of this talk is under the theme of the art of coming home with a real focus on stillness. So stillness isn't like being quiet. Stillness is like not moving. So you can go away and be in solitude somewhere and it's still not in stillness. So what is this thing about stillness? Stillness is always with you. So when I talk about the art of coming home, you're working on ways, finding yourself to come home to the stillness in you. It's not the quietness. It's not the emptiness. It's not going away where nobody is around me, there's no noise. Even that's not stillness. So stillness has a relationship to distraction. So we have an attachment to distraction. We think distraction actually is more important than our stillness. So the last 3 summers, I live and work in downtown Duluth, Minnesota, about 150 miles north of Minneapolis. So I have my office right downtown. And for the last 3 summers, like 4 or 5 months of the summer, road construction was going on right almost underneath my window. So there was always noise, always things going on. But there are moments when I would be talking with clients, people that come to see me, quite often, where that noise, the construction noise, really isn't, hearable, so to speak. I'm not paying any attention to the distraction of the construction. I'm listening to the voices of the people that I'm talking to. I have this stillness inside me as I'm listening to someone talk. Even though the chaos of the construction is going on, I'm not giving it any power. So the relationship of distraction to stillness is if I kept complaining, oh, I'm sorry it's so noisy, I'm so sorry it's so noisy, I'm sorry this construction, it'll be done eventually. Now I'm giving a lot of power to distraction, and then the stillness is not there within me. The stillness is always within me. But I'm giving credence or worshiping distraction. So that can happen at home, can happen at a school or schooling, or can happen at work, wherever that may be, under what circumstances. So paying attention to distractions really becomes the issue about getting stillness. Finding stillness in it is already there. So not paying attention to distraction. Now you might say, Glenn, come on, get real. How can I not pay attention to distraction? Well, I'm talking about stillness. Stillness is an incredible power. So it enables you to come in touch with that heart of yours, taming your heart. So the wild heart is paying attention to this, and paying attention to that, and paying attention to this sound, or this taste, or this event, or this. See where my hands are? It's paying attention to all these distractions. The more you can just recognize them for what they are, not pay attention to the distraction. Training, practice, you find this incredible power, inner strength within you. One image I kind of thought of is like a musician in an orchestra. Here's this person playing the violin. There's 100 other people around him or her. But she's focused on what? Not on all that 100 other people or necessarily all the different parts. She or he's focused on what? Their own sound. Their own sound. The music and their own sound. They're in a stillness. So stillness, again, doesn't mean quiet, doesn't mean solitude, doesn't mean no moving. So actually in stillness, there is great activity. And within activity, there can be great stillness. But it's the power of not being attached to the distraction that the stillness rises up. So I love Spring Forest Shikang because I have a chance really in meditations and movements to really practice actually this stillness, learning how not to have a distraction so that I can go out into the world, and actually live out, kind of detaching from distraction, to let the stillness of who I am inside me, coming home to that stillness, be an inner strength and be very powerful. Thanks for listening.